Welcome back to this lesson. Alright, so in the previous lesson, we spoke about the iframe element, and we learned that the iframe element is an inline element. Alright, so what do we mean by an inline element? There is also another type of element called the block element. Alright, so what are these types of elements and what are their differences? Let's get into that. So an inline element takes up the only available space for that particular element, right? So it doesn't take up the entire width from left to right, right? And it doesn't start in a new line. Whereas a block element starts in a new line, it has top and bottom margins, and it takes up an entire width from left to right. Now I'm going to show you the page we've been building in this series, or the examples we've been using. And there are some perfect examples of the differences between inline elements and block level elements. Right, so if you notice, the audio tag is an inline element, right? Because we have two audio elements or two audio files sitting side by side. And we also have this video sitting side by side, and that's because the audio element only takes up its available space, like its entire element space, right? It doesn't start in a new line. That's why you can have two audios placed side by side. Now, moving down, you can see that this H2 element and the elements below it, they start in a new line, and we didn't have to determine that by ourselves. They just happen naturally because they are block level elements. So this guy has an entire width that spans across the screen from left here to the end here. This is all that element. Therefore, the next element placed after it is going to start at a new line. And you can see that that particular element, the next element, which is also a header element, is also a block level element because the next element that comes after it starts in a new line, which is this iframe element. That's what it is, the differences between inline elements and block elements. Thank you. See you in the next lesson.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.